Hey there, I'm Charlotte Smith of 3 Cow Marketing and the Profitable Farm. As you know, I have a new course coming out on setting up your farm store to make the most out of your sales and also your farmer's market booth. And I thought I would give you a tour of my farm store today. So this is our little farm store. As you know or may not know, my signature product is raw milk. So we don't need a huge farm store with tons of freezer space or anything. We just need a little farm store, and there's a reason why little is good too. I'll tell you that in a minute. But this is it. It's probably, I think it's 12 by 18 feet. So come on in, let me show you the inside. We just kind of decorate the outside with pumpkins and some things, and our customers love it. They love coming here. They think it's really cute. I talk about that a lot inside the course, about how to make it a great experience for people who shop with you. Even if you're at a farmer's market, or if you're doing drop or delivery sites, we have all that in there for you. Come on in. Oh, there's my cutie. So this is our little space. And one of the things you'll learn in the course, why small is good, you know, for so many reasons, heating, electric bills and all that. But when there's a couple people in here or more and it doesn't feel big and spacious, it feels intimate, people buy more. There's an energy about it that makes them want to buy more. So let's talk about the 3 mistakes you're making in your farm store or your farmer's market booth. One of them is not having glass front fridges or freezers. I've been selling for 10 years, and what I noticed early on is we started with solid front fridges. The first time someone gave me this fridge, they gave it to me, I didn't even have to buy it, put it in here, our sales doubled the first day we had this glass front fridge, because there is a psychology, something about the psychology of opening a solid front fridge or freezer. People feel like they're prying into your private space. So as soon as it was glass front, they could sit there, they could take a look at what was inside. This is full of meat for us about 4 times a year. And then they could reach in there and touch it and feel it. And as soon as you get them to touch it, look at it, see it, they're more likely to buy it. So find some glass front freezers or fridges used, look at Craigslist, look at some restaurant supply places that sell used equipment, or friends that maybe are going out of business. So we have picked all of our freezers and fridges up new. So that's one thing you want to do. Move into those glass front fridges and freezers. The second thing is it's not this, but people love our cat in the farm store. You might think, well, that's not very sanitary, but you know what? He makes up for it in all the extra sales we get, because people love coming out and they really feel like they're at a farm when they walk up and they can pet the kitty, or their kids get to pet the cat. So he's part of our store. The second mistake many farmers make is not taking credit cards or debit cards. 3% average that you're going to pay is the cost of doing business today. You've got to, I've never met a farmer whose prices are too high and I've said, hey, you need to lower your prices. Never. So you can afford to increase your prices by 5% or 10% and cover those costs involved in credit cards, because that's how people expect to shop today. So we use the Square app. It's on our iPads, it's on our phones. So if we have multiple people in here, several of us can ring up purchases at once. Don't even worry about that 3%. Seriously, your sales will probably double again because you accept credit cards. People may carry around $20 or $40, and that's all they can spend in your store. As soon as you tell them you accept credit cards, they will spend $50 or $100. We see it all the time. So that's another mistake you're making. Make sure you start accepting credit cards right away. And again, Square Up is our favorite one. It's simple. It's the best one. We've tried a lot of different ones. That's the one we like. And then the last mistake many people make in their farm store, especially, or when they're doing deliveries, is not having a manned farm store, or in our case, a womaned farm store. A lot of farmers think that they're going to save money by having open hours all the time, 7 days a week. So many problems come up with that. But the the biggest reason to have someone there selling is they can answer questions. If people have a question about something and there's no one there to answer it, they won't purchase. So you're missing out on sales by not having someone there. If you're worried that you can't afford to pay someone to be at your farm store, you really need to shorten up your hours to where you can afford it. We're open 2 hours a day, 4 days a week. What that does is it forces everyone to come in during that 2-hour period. They see each other shopping, and there's something called the influencer effect. Now you may think that's like someone really famous mentioning your product. It's not that at all. When they see someone else in your farm store buying something, it makes them want to buy it too. So your sales again will increase because you've made your you're open for 2 hours or 4 hours. When you have multiple people shopping at once, your sales will increase. So those are my 3 pieces of advice for you today. Keep your eye out for our course that's coming out next week. It is going to make your sales, and I have people that go through that class and they will double or triple or even 10 times their sales because of the things I can teach you in there from my 10 years of experience running a farm store, but also because of all the farmers we work with every year teaching them these skills. So whether you're selling at a farmer's market or you're doing drop and delivery sites or you've got an on-farm store, I can help you. So let's get you profitable, make 2019 the year you're gonna make that happen. And again, thanks for being here. Again, 3 Cow Marketing, got all sorts of free classes there to help you out, including pricing. And you can email me anytime too, I'll help you there too. So thanks for being here. Take care, everyone.